Good evening, YouTube. This is Eddie with Eclipse Rising Tarot. This evening, or just actually about to be this morning, 11:28. Got a couple downloads. Feeling compelled to share what I learned with Virgo. How are y'all doing, Virgo? Couple things came through. Let's talk about love. Love, love, love. That good old love. There's a breakup. Soon to be a breakup. Not too sure. I'm feeling somebody feeling a lot of regret. I feel somebody is missing you. They love you. They want you. Definitely miss you for sure. That's first off the top. Many years together. At some point, some parts I'm picking up. I keep getting diminishing, declining, doing that drift away kind of thing. It's like I keep seeing this separation. It's like, but not like real fast. It was gradually. Let's see. So you guys, you suppress feelings. Not feelings. I'm sorry. You're suppressing your growth, your aspirations, your goals. It feels like you like to do for others. You like to make others happy. And I've got this on a couple more, signs and readings. It seems like that's what I'm getting though. Lately, it seems like a lot of the signs are we seem to be settling for things. For some reason, we're settling for things. I keep getting that settling, like just dealing with things, just putting up with things. Just you have all this potential within you. And you like to do for others, but you do too much, and you seem to be too patient. I don't know, something like that. It just seems like you're so used to taking care of other people, and for some reason you feel like if you don't do it, who's gonna do it? Type thing. I don't know. You shouldn't feel like that. I mean, you can't save everybody. You're not here for that. I mean, you're here to love. You're here to love everybody. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Loving other people. We should love everyone. As we love ourselves. If we love ourselves. If we truly love ourselves and we're truly connected with ourselves, and okay, and with everything that we do. And we should be okay with loving everybody else. But some of you guys are you're sacrificing everything for others, and that's cool. I mean, it's good to sacrifice for people. That's but you can't give everything. You gotta step back. You gotta do for yourself. You're holding back. You're losing out on something. I don't know. You're putting your life on hold for other people. I don't know if you're trying to change. I get that you're trying to change. You're hoping that people will change or something like that. And don't do that. I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want to do, man. But I advise you, and I advise you of don't do that, man. There's not that much time, on this earth. I mean, it seems like there is, but years go by quick. And we're aging, and you can't buy. You can buy anything else. You can buy freaking Lamborghini. You can buy a big old house. You can buy all freaking fake parts and plastic surgery. You can buy teeth. You can buy all kinds of shit. But you can't buy time. So don't waste it. Don't waste it on people that don't appreciate you. I'm not saying hate them. I'm not saying be evil or mean or mad or anything. Don't even waste that energy on people. Don't let them rent that space in your head, rent free, whatever they call that crap. I don't know. It's just not healthy. It's just not healthy at all. A lot of people talk about that. Well, if I don't do this for this person, then who's going to do it for them? And then they're in a tight spot, or they're going through something, and I have to help them. It's okay to help people. It's not okay to lose out on your blessings, because you have blessings, and it seems like you're passing them up. They're one, you're letting it go. The other one, you're letting it go. You're too busy focusing on other people's feelings and what they need, and you got to find you're suppressing something. You're suppressing your ambitions, your goals, you're putting on a mask. You're keeping the smile on your face. Make it through. It's all good. It's all good. It's not all good. Are you really happy? Ask yourself that question. Are you really happy? So you sit there and you try to you do for a boyfriend or your parent, mom, or you're trying to please others, and you're trying to do for them, and it makes you feel good inside to a certain point. But there's got to be a limit. There's got to be a limit there. You can't give everything. You give everything and have nothing to give. And at that point, you feel empty inside, and a lot of people do. Not everybody, not all you guys, not the whole Virgo collective. There's just a few, good handful of y'all are just, you give and give and give and give till you have nothing. And then when you have nothing to give, you feel like you have no purpose. And when you have no purpose, you feel like, what's the point of being here? And that is not healthy at all. You're going at it all wrong. It's not what it's about. It's not what it's about. And it pushes people to a point to some bad. It puts you in a real dark place. Because you're sitting there and you're doing all these things for people, and you think it's okay, because it feels good when you're doing these things. But when you can't make everybody happy, or you just run out of resources, or you run out of energy or something like that. I'm trying to pick it up. I just gather that you give and give and give and give and give until you have nothing. And when it gets to that point, you just feel hopeless. Like you have nothing to give anymore or something like that. I don't know. It's that's for some of you guys. I'm going to tell you right now. It's not about that. It's not about making other people happy. I mean, it's cool if you can do that. That's awesome. But you got to make yourself happy. It's like trying to help, giving out all your money, for example, something like that. You give all your money out, and now you have no more money to give. You have to build yourself up. You have to build yourself up. If that's what you want to do, that's cool. There's a way to go about doing that. You don't have to do the way you do things. If you want to, if it makes you feel good to do for others, do some kind of charity or something like that, some charity work, or your time off, go to an old folks home and help out. Maybe sit there and talk to some old people, and just to give them company. Help out like that. You don't have to give everything like that. There's limits. You have to have boundaries. Especially if you're in a relationship with somebody that don't give a shit. You spend all these years or months or whatever it is with somebody, and you give them everything. Damn borderline kissing their ass, and all they do is just sit there, and they get comfortable. They get comfortable, and then they take, because they expect that of you. And you give to the point to where, they're not appreciating it at a certain point because they get so used to it. And then you feel like you're just not doing, there's something wrong with you. And it's not something wrong with you. It's something wrong with their lazy ass. They got to get their asses up and get it. You know what I mean? While you're over there busting your ass to please them, they're over there sitting back just getting comfortable and relaxing. And here you are doing it. And then you feel bad at the end of the day because you can't give them any more. That's no fucking way to live. I'm sorry I cursed. I just feel in this mode. It just hit me like that, like the fighting mode, and I'm just like, dude, really? You don't need to live like that. You have too much to give, and it seems to me like some of you guys are giving it to the wrong person or the wrong something. I don't know what the dynamic is. I'm not, personal reason to bring that up. I don't know. I can't pinpoint it, but I do feel that you give. You're giving too much. You gotta have boundaries, man. You gotta know when to draw that line, and if people don't like it, well, fuck them. Sorry, excuse my language. Fuck them. You have to take care of yourself. If you can't take care of yourself, and you can't love yourself and all these things, how the hell are you gonna do that for other people? You gotta find a way. You gotta look within yourself, and if that's what pleases you, if doing for other people warms your heart, it makes you feel good inside, and awesome. But there's a way to do it. You don't have to give everybody, or your spouse, just give, and just constantly, doing this for. No, man, they got to reciprocate that. In a healthy relationship, it's about give and take. It's reciprocate. You got to reciprocate that. If they're not reciprocating with you, then that's a one-sided. You're the catalyst, and they're just taking the ride. And my friend, that is not healthy. I think it's time for you to put your foot down. I think it's time for you to, you know your worth. And I'm not saying cut everybody off. Hey, fuck all y'all. No. I'm not saying any of that. All I'm saying is that, find that happy medium. Start thinking about yourself a little bit more. I'm not saying to be greedy. I'm not saying to be, self-centered. No, you're not self-centered, because obviously you're doing for people. It's just that you feel that you just give so much. And when you run out, or you feel like you run out, the cup runs dry, and you feel, useless or something like that. I'm gathering that you feel like you have no purpose anymore, and it's bullshit. Of course you have a purpose. Our purpose here is to experience things, go through the ups and downs, learn through it. You're gonna learn through pain, suffering, mistakes. That's the learning process. That's what we're here for. And along the way of learning all these things, you got to learn to love others. You got to learn to love everybody. That's what it's all about. Service to others. That's cool, man. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. But don't give everything. Don't feel like that's your only contribution. It's not like that. It may feel like it is, but it's not. But you got so much going for you. Virgo, you know, and scenario. Here's the scenario. I feel like I kept picking up somebody married to somebody or something like that, and the guy, you know, is kind of breadcrumbing the woman or the man. I'm not sure. I don't know about the gender, but I just feel like I don't know what that is. I just feel like I did a reading earlier. It was the Taurus, and I got this it was like an energy of the guy. There was a guy who was like comfortable in a relationship, very comfortable, because you're so giving. This Virgo is so giving, and the guy's sitting back and he's cool, he's happy, of course. And of course the other, the spouse says, well, I'm not happy, walls start coming, start crumbling, things start coming down. And before you know it, they're getting into it, and then the guy, he just doesn't understand. And then I'm not saying it's your fault altogether, even though you played a big role in it. It's like you enabled them in a sense. It doesn't mean they had a right to, take advantage of that. But it happens. And I'm not defending that person. But I'm just saying, think about the things that you're doing for them. Think about what you're doing. Because if you keep giving and giving and giving, they're going to expect it. And, it's like a spoiled kid, You just want, take. Self-entitlement and all that crap. It all, it's rough. And I just feel like you're suppressing your inner feelings, your ambition, these goals that you set for yourself at one point in time. They seem far away now, because you can't see yourself even getting close to it, because you're too busy with this on something else. I don't know. I just keep getting that. I get that. You've lost a lot of time. You've lost a lot of time doing too much for certain individuals that didn't give a shit. Basically, is what I'm feeling. And before it gets too late, and it will, because we only have so much time on Earth. You got to utilize that time. You got to use it. Use it for growth, experience, stuff like that. But hell, you don't have to keep doing it's what you call a karmic cycle, where you stay in a relationship and it already ran its course, but you keep trying, like, oh man, maybe if I do this, it's gonna change. And you're doing all the shadow work, and that's cool. But the other person's not, because they're already comfortable, and they expect this of you. And you think it's gonna work out because you're sitting there doing all the shadow work, and I'm getting better, but it doesn't. Anyways, I'm getting tired. I just felt compelled to bring, just talk about this for a minute, and be safe, love yourself, and don't let others step on top. Don't let them run over you, man. Don't enable people, please. Because you're a badass. You got it all, and it's right there, man. You have a big old heart. You have so much to give, but don't give it to the wrong people, and don't let people take advantage of you. Again, my name is Eddie. This is Eclipse Rising Tarot. Like and subscribe if this little message did resonate with you. Take it. If it didn't, leave it. And you have a blessed night. See y'all later.